Hello, I am Dana Jo Unruh. This is my Module 1 video for EDL 850. I am a wife, a mother of 5. I am a triathlete, a marathon runner, as well as in my free time, I manage a municipal pool district here in the town I work. I have taught first grade, kindergarten, and now I am teaching 4th grade in Burlington, Colorado. My current district is much more in tune with federal and state guidelines and statutes than my last district was. The work environment that I have right now is more informed and positive, and I enjoy this because I feel that they are working not only to better the students, but also to protect us as educators. My critical reflection. My current district is very good about trainings. We trained for a solid week on district policies and guidelines that had been set for us to follow. Our principal also monitors all of our communications that go to parents and makes sure that we are not breaking any form of laws, whether we are aware of them or not. We also review our lesson plans and make sure that we are teaching things that align directly with our state standards before we're allowed to teach them. And lastly, this is one that really caught my eye this year. I had a concern of mine about one of our IEP kiddos, and I took it to our SPED director. My grade level team was not accommodating this IEP student in the manner I felt they needed to, so I spoke with her. She had the conversations that needed to be had, and she made sure that the accommodations were possible without putting me in the line of fire. That shows me right there that our team, not just grade level team, but our team as a whole in our school is really working towards the best we can for these kiddos. And I think that that is incredibly important, that we're not only trying to do what's best for all of the students, but we're also not just including those special kiddos that need that little bit of extra help. The critique. My personal knowledge on school law is pretty limited. I have only been exposed to the laws or portions of the laws that I deal with in my classroom on a regular basis. Here is a listing of the kind of the laws and regulations that I've been exposed to. For a safe learning environment, I would say FERPA is huge. Discrimination laws, obviously. The IEP laws and regulations, the READ plan regulations, the gifted and talented regulations, physical contact, that I'm talking about restraining children and that sort of thing. We're not allowed, obviously, to lay hands on children. The emotional needs is more of a policy of our district than an actual federal regulation. Food and drink regulations in our district are more of policies. Again, we're not allowed to withhold food or drink for any reason. Our bathroom privilege regulations, which again are more of a district policy, but we're not allowed to withhold bathroom privileges as long as the child is not abusing them. And CPI, which again is non-violent crisis intervention. That is actually something I'm trained in, and those are very, very stiff policies and regulations we have to follow for that. And also our supervision policies for our district, that we're not allowed to leave the classroom or the students for any reason at all without another supervising responsible adult in the room. My plan. Well, my first part of the plan was to take the class, the school law class. I was hoping that this would help familiarize me with school law and how these laws are implemented and applied in our district. My principal is incredible, and she's offered to let me shadow her. So I am planning to do so, and we've already actually had conversations about laws and policies that apply directly to our district, as well as laws that and most laws apply directly, but how some laws we just don't see as much or reference as much in a smaller district as you may in the larger districts. The goals for my future, I was hoping to use these two things to help form my goals for usage and application when I do become a principal. This will help me to see current needs as well as plan for my future. I believe that it's really important that we do shadow people and we see the things, not only the things we want to do, but the things we want to change in what we do. That way we are sure to have a well-rounded view when we get our chance to lead. My mission is to create a safe learning environment for all students, one in which they are not just physically safe, but also socially and emotionally safe. And lastly, here are the standards that I reference for this module, PSEL 5B and ISTE 1C. Thank you, and I will look forward to working with all of you this semester.